Good evening, everybody. It's great to be back. And Lou, well done on getting ID4. As I said in chat there, it's impossible to pick a scene from that film which wouldn't give it away straight away. And I was racking my brains for it, and that was the most random scene I can find. But you managed to get it already. But how the devil is everyone? It's great to be back. I missed the live stream on Tuesday, which is why I definitely decided to do a live stream on Wednesday. And I did it in the morning. Now, I already knew that all you Americans, if you're in LA, it would have been like 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're over in Carolinas, where Lou is, that would have to be about 3 or 4 in the morning. So the Aussies were in their element because it was like 6 o'clock in the evening for them. So we're watching that. But it's all good. And hello, Christian from Grantham. Oh, wrong one. That one.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
I knew that was going to come out, Phil. I knew that was going to come out. Look, it's Stafford. It's Staffordshire. Don't even know how he's going to get on yet because he hasn't really played for them. He's just come over from Detroit Lions, so we're going to have to see. But yeah, this is one of my birthday presents, which was absolutely brilliant. It was my birthday last Sunday. I'm going to talk about that tonight. First of all, Mrs. World of Wayne is a lot better. We don't know what the hell was going on Tuesday, but about half an hour before the stream, she said she was in pain, and I was going to do the stream anyway, but she was rocking backwards and forwards upstairs, and she was being sick, and I'm like, there's no way I can do a stream while she's like that. So we called the doctor out in the end, and whatever it was has passed. She's still got an uncomfortable feeling, but she's nowhere near as bad as she was. So as punishment, because, you know, I don't like missing live streams, I've told her she's doing Tuesday's live stream. So don't be surprised on Tuesday's live build if Mrs. World of Wayne's sitting here. There you go. Oh, you've switched over to Icarus. You've switched over to YouTube now. That's all good. Guess what? My resin still hasn't turned up, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow. Now, Phil, you'll know this one because this is absolutely great. When something gets sent from one country to another, it sits in sort of like a customs warehouse. Well, at the moment, mine's been sitting in a customs warehouse for 2 weeks, and apparently it's coming tomorrow, but it's still in Germany at the moment. So, God knows what's going on here. And my brother wants to tell you something. Fun fact, that Everything Define Wayne looks a lot smaller in real life. The ET's, it's a lot smaller in real life. Like, I'll give you an example, right? I got that Dobby there from the Harry Potter Studios. Now, Dobby looks quite small in the back, but he is actually quite big, as you can see. So, pretty cool as well. So that's going to, yeah, everything in the back is a lot smaller than it seems, because when my brother visited, I think you're back in Canada now, aren't you, Michael? He didn't realise the size of that ET spaceship, but yeah, it's brilliant. Yes, it's Los Angeles Rams, and look, these are some of my presents I got. Look, I've got a Rams house sent by Jim Strover, which was meant to be for that little space down on the door there. When we open the flag up, it's the size of the whole door. So the in-joke is that, you see, Phil Sprewverse is a big fan of the old San Diego Chargers. Now they're the LA Chargers, and they ground share with the LA Rams. So it's quite interesting. There's probably a bit of competition there. Hello, Svi. How's it going? I'm sure she's going to be telling everyone in chat how she is. But yeah, she stressed me. She stressed me big time. If anyone saw the football last night, apparently something's coming home. Depends what school of thought you are. There's a lot of people that said we're divers and, you know, zapping laser pens in goalies' faces aren't good. But I'm just happy that we got there. So we've got something to watch on Sunday. But unfortunately on Sunday, or fortunately, I don't know, I've got to drop my kids off back in Essex. So on the way back, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne will be driving and I'll be watching the football on my phone. Wayne, can you talk about the Eaglemoss and the DeLorean issues? Well, to do that, Dimitri, I need to talk about IXO collections. And I will, I'm going to try and get to the comments. So I'm just going to get down the comments and then I'll tell you about IXO collections. Wow, John, and you're 72 today. Well done. Happy birthday, John. I knew you said it was coming. I forgot the date. I'm a bad man, but well done, John. Happy birthday. It's all good. Now, Eaglemoss. Let's. Hi, Mrs. Rodaway. There we go. That's from Phil. And what's Jim saying? No, mate. The Chargers have become a no man and are squatting at your stadium. Is that what's happening? Okay, listen. I am going to be behind on chat while I'm just telling you about a few things. Okay. But I've just got to read Chris's comment. What was that? Finally found a 3D printable set of STL files and a Thunderbird 0x craft on the internet. Wow. That's cool. Everyone's wishing John a happy birthday. That's brilliant. Okay. So, now, the reason why I'm bringing Eaglemoss into it, first of all, Eaglemoss have now announced, as Bergdis had said, that they can't deliver, although Iceland wasn't included on the list, but they can't deliver to certain countries now, which is like Malta. Just offhand, I'm trying to think of it. A lot of the Scandinavian countries, Finland, I think Sweden was part of it. They did send an email out, the Brett, all to do with EU legislation for VAT has changed. And I don't quite know the ins and outs of it, but they can't do it at this time, especially shop orders. I don't know if it affects subscriptions. I'm guessing it does, but I don't know. They'll be able to do that. But there has been a lot of delays in things at the moment. Like I was talking about my resin, still waiting for that. And as you know, trying to get parts in, we had delays on the Ecto 1, and I'm glad we managed to get one of them out at the beginning of the week. Well, IXO Collections, the reason why I absolutely love this company, and that's the reason why I've done the Peugeot today, because I wanted to bring it up in speech today, has basically just told us flat out what's going on, which I just think is so refreshing just to get, this is what's happening. And basically they're saying that there's backlogs in China, as you can probably expect, getting more materials. Now, because of the backlogs, there's a lot more demand for containers for ships to go out. And I believe they said the lead time is something like 2 months at the moment to get a ship. Now, because there's that massive lead time, companies are paying extra on top to get it bumped up the queue. So you can imagine that the containers that are leaving now and be on time, they're having to pay a hell of a lot more for. But they reckon that they'll be back on schedule around about September, October time, when things are, hopefully, in the world, the pandemic's actually under control and all of this thing stops. But it was just refreshing to hear that. refreshing to hear that, look, we're having delays. The delays are in China. We can't get the shipments here. If we were to get them here at this time, it's going to cost a considerable amount more money to get in these containers. Oh, it's just a nightmare. So as for getting goods, Dimitri, it's all in that base because all of these parts are normally manufactured in China. So it's the logistics of it which are causing the delays. But I'm sure they're going to be eventually here. So, but there you go. Now, another thing is, I'm still showing you off my presents. Now, Nick Barmer, I don't know if you're in chat tonight, but Nick lives near me in Corby. Now, check this out. This is one thing that's going to go into the new workshop. But I've got a placard of the USS Enterprise. Quite big, which is definitely going to go up. So I think I've got a place for the Enterprise now, which when it's in the workshop, which I'm going to show you a little video of that as well in a second. I know where I'm going to put it. And then something else I'm really thankful for, and I know a lot of people have offered this, and I really thank you for giving me the offer for it, but I finally got one. Now this was a blast from the past, and this has been the first thing I'm doing when I got the workshop. I got a model given to me, which is amazing. The model from my youth. Finally got hold of it. There you are, Nick. You are here. Look. Look at it. This is the exact one I had. Now, I'm a lot more skilled than I was as a kid doing this, so I'm going to have a great deal of fun building that. But I've been after this for a long time, and I just cannot wait to build that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But it brought an absolute massive smile to my face, so I'm thrilled finally getting hold of it. Oh, Gary, your Cobra Pack 10 arrived today. No more bodywork. The Pack 11's got main bodywork in it. Gary, I've actually got the Cobra here, but I wasn't aware that the instructions are up, so I'm not going to be able to get that done for tomorrow. So I'm probably going to try and get it done for Monday now. But there you go. Yeah, it's one of the first models I built, Marcel, and to get it now, it's going to be great. You saw that in real life, Chris? Oh my God. This is what I was on about. This is what I've been after for ages. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't done one of these kits in a long, long time. God, that's a bit washed out there. It's hard to see on the camera. But don't know if I can hold it there. Look, I can't wait to get cracking on it, I'll tell you. Because we haven't done one of these kits on the channel. I just think it'd be fun to put that together, seal it, do all the stuff there and paint it, and then do that. And that would be a brilliant way to christen the workshop, which I can't wait to do. Now, about the workshop, I made a little video today because I've started, and I did the first thing today, which was clearing the massive tree that I had in the back garden. Now, I was going to hire someone to do it, but I had decided I'll have a go myself. So this is what's happening on the workshop. Okay, let me share my vision with you. This is the garden, and just so you know, these vines which go over to the tree, they do look pretty, but they're actually holding up this fence. They've got lights on them, but yeah, they're holding up this fence because these posts are knackered. That's why they've got steel rods through them. But looks pretty at night. But anyway, look, there's the workshop. Now that is going to be ripped down. We've got the hedge here, which is also going to be ripped down, and we did have a tree behind it, which I've managed to get rid of already. Look, it's gone. Roots and all. As a matter of fact, it's not completely gone. I burnt some of it. The rest of it's there, which is just going to be too much to go in there, so I'll get that shipped out soon. Did half burn good, this stuff, but the the roots on that were quite fun. Nice big long stump there. The bikes are going. That work thing is knackered. That's been outside for ages. Sledge is going. Everything you see here is going. Well, that gives me 14 feet from the side of the workshop down here. Now, each one of these squares is 60 centimeters. Going to get another one here that makes 8 foot, and that will put it in line to where the shed is at the moment, because that's an 8-foot shed. But if I want to go 10 foot, which I'm thinking about doing, you see that slab I've got down there? If I butt that up against that paving slab there, that's 10 foot. It will hide that fir tree there, but I'm thinking, because these won't be here, I'm trying to think fourth dimensionally. I'm thinking we get, 10 by 14. Definitely, we should be able to do that. But that's where we're up to. I said it has started because I've already got rid of one of the trees. So there you go. So we've got 2 weeks, that hedge I'm going to clear. I will be able to lay the last bits of the foundation for the shed. It only needs 3 of those slabs because the rest is already paved out, and then we're ready to go with the workshop. So it's going to be a lot quicker than I think it will be, to be honest with you. And then this whole man cave is being moved to the workshop. So it's all good. I can't believe how many people have seen that space shuttle. That's crazy. Oh, no, I didn't realise, Dunny, you were getting me one. A lot of people asked me, and a lot of people offered, and I'm like, oh, you know, because that would have been a fortune to send, though, Bruce. But thank you. Thank you for the thought. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was going to say, always build. I was looking at 8, and then I thought, no, 10 foot's probably the way to go. Because, I mean, the distance from me here to the back is 8 foot. So I figure if it's 10 foot, then because it'll be at exactly the same sort of distance, and I might be able to have a bit more room visible on this side to put models and stuff. And obviously the workshop's going to be based in the same place as the man cave, which is going to be cool. Yeah, I got rid of the fir tree already, D, the big one. The hedge will be easy to get rid of. It's the fir tree. I don't know if you saw the size of the trunk. It was ginormous. So I just jumped on it until the roots broke, and then I pulled the roots out. So we were all good there. Wait, what do you think to the airbrush kit from Revell that runs off spray bottles? This basic kit. You know what? I've seen it, Icarus, but I haven't seen it in action. Only what they've advertised with. And Dash, Howard, I'm glad you said that, because today it turned up. I've got it downstairs at the moment, and I haven't. I couldn't figure for the life of me who sent it, because I didn't order it. And Mrs. Welder Wayne kindly informed me, so thank you so much for that, Howard. It looks like, is it a little mini bonsai tree? I can grow my own bonsai tree, because if that's the case, again, that would be going in the workshop, but I'm going to be growing it here, and we can watch it evolve through the channel. I think that would be quite a novelty. But that turned up this evening, actually, so I've got it now, and I got these as well, which Mrs. Welder Wayne's been buying me loads of these. It was great. Oh, the airbrush, there we go. There's your answer then. They're awful. Thank you, Derek. Now, Derek, I'm glad that you've come on, because I've got 3 Welcome to the Cave videos. I didn't do one last weekend because I wasn't here, but I've got Derek, I've got Stewie, and I've got Stacey. Kevin Stacey, I believe. No, not Kevin Stacey. He's a film star, isn't he? Stand by. Kevin Spacey's a film star. Hang on, I'm getting confused. I'm having a moment. I've got... Oh, it's Kevin Stacey. Yeah, Kevin Stacey I've got as well. Now, Paul Rosso, I believe you sent me one, but by the time I picked it up, it wouldn't let me transfer it. So if you are watching this, can you send it again? And if anyone else has got a man cave, which they think they've sent me, or they have sent me, I haven't got it, because my computer's just gone for an upgrade to Windows 11. And if you watch the stream on Wednesday, everything was going wrong. There was no sound or anything. So I've managed to salvage those 3. So we've got 3 man cave videos to go up. Now we've also got some merch on the map today. So I'm going to bring up the map. I'm in Corby. And we're going to zoom out all the way up north to a place called, not that far north, Hartlepool. There you go. Just north of Middlesbrough there. And I've got Michael McGarry wearing the In My Defence t-shirt and holding a World Away mug. So I'm going to hide your comment there, Derek, but thank you for that. And I like looking in the background there. Look, you've got Spitfire going on, a Batman figurine. You've got the loader from Aliens. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. But we're not finished there. We're going to go back on the map, and we're up north again, but we're going even further north to somewhere that I actually visited for the first time last year. Now, we were from Dumfries. We went down to Wigtown, which is down here, but we had to pass Castle Douglas there. And in Castle Douglas, we've got Alan Palmer wearing an In My Defence t-shirt. And again, I'm looking in the background there, and you've got a General Grievous by the look of it. A lot of Star Wars things, a Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, and I can see the tip of Darth Maul there. But thank you for that, Alan. I really appreciate that. If you have got a picture that you'd like to send for the merch on the map, then just email me at wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk, and I will feature it on the channel and stick you on the map, which is all good. So there you go. You need to find, purchase, and deck out a girl cave before I can film it for you. Oh no, definitely. Yes, I did, Bruce, about someone's unboxed it. I have seen the unboxed one, but working. I can't wait to build it for myself. But saying about seeing things, last Thursday, myself and Ian, we got the chance, you probably saw it in the video today, to go to Jaguar and see the prototype. Got a little video, not a video, I've got a little picture here of myself and that's James from Agora Models looking at the prototype. And I took plenty of pictures and video of the day. We had an absolute awesome day there. Now, that video is going to be on the channel tomorrow. So, and it's not just looking at the 1.8 prototype, it's also looking around the Jaguar Classic facility and also all the classic cars they've got out the back, which will blow you away when you see some of the cars. Hello, Stewie, how's it going? Yeah, I still got yours, Stewie. I'm hoping to get it up for this weekend because I've got to do a voiceover for your one, but I've got yours, no problems at all. Everything's back to normal, Robert. Thank God. And you've turned 68 today, so Robert Lester and John Russell have got birthdays today. Oh, happy birthday, you two. Wow, that's all good. Oh, look, Michael McGarry's in here as well. Yay, me. It's all good, Michael. Sparmax. Make good beginner airbrush kits. Be prepared to spend 200 and 300 though for a brush and compressor. Oh God, yeah, I'm loving the one that you gave me, Svi. I'm telling you, it's it's good, but I'm sad because I don't think I'm going to get to use it much in the next like month while I rip the workshop apart. I think it's going to be sad doing that, but I am going to be building the workshop. I think it's going to be like a part work build. But I'm gonna put it on the Patreon channel because I don't know how much that will interest people, and if it does, I'll eventually put it to the community. But building it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I can't wait. It's my project this year, which can go a lot quicker than it would normally. Now, the other thing we did for my birthday was we went to London. And on the Friday night, we went to the Harry Potter Studios. Now, before we went in the Harry Potter Studios, I don't know if you know Leavesden at all, is where it's filmed, Leavesden. Then it's actually a working film studio. So you've got the studios, but next to it, you've got the hangars and the sound stages, and you've also got an outside area for current films they're making. Now, I know a place around there that you can actually, like, you know, walk around the studio to look through the fence and see what's going on. And they've got some great sets there. Now, I don't know if it's another Fantastic Beasts film or they've got all the blue screen and green screen set up. But I got more fun looking at the back lot, if you like, which I weren't supposed to see, than the studios. The studios were brilliant. But we went to the Harry Potter Studios about 7 years ago, not realising how much has changed in 7 years. It was a completely different place from when we saw it. So, the first thing is I saw the Hogwarts Express. Now, I really am hoping that gets built. Now, I think I've got, let me just stand by. Let's have a look. I've still got, it's falling to bits now, the start of the Hogwarts Express here, which is looking like that. Obviously, I've got the wrong colours and stuff here at the moment, but I did get to see the Hogwarts Express at Harry Potter Studios. That was just a little bit of it, but I've taken loads and loads of close pictures, pictures of the cab, pictures of all the dials, pictures of the Stoke, brakes, everything. Just in case it gets a release. So you've got the Dobby as well. A few of them have been sold out at the moment, Steve. I think it's more to do with colour rather than the shirt size. So hello, Barry. How's it going? Well, I said I've been using it quite a lot this week, Svi, because I actually painted some nacelles for, who was it? Robert Beveridge. I don't know if you're in here, Robert. I don't know if you've received it either, but I painted some of the nacelles copper for him, and I used it for that, and it came out really well. Yeah, Esther's a lot better, thank you. So, yeah, so in the Harry Potter Studios, that amazed me. It always does seeing the Hogwarts Express. But that wasn't the best thing there, trust me. They've got Gringotts. They've got the Gringotts Bank there now. And check this out. Look, this is Gringotts Bank. It was amazing. And that is something you walk through and you can see all the chandeliers and it's the marble pillars. It is ginormous. And you can walk all the way to the end. In fact, the tour goes all the way past that to the end and stuff like that. But the thing is, when you go round the corner, you actually come to another massive room, which is Gringotts all over again, but it's been completely and utterly wrecked, as you can see. Again, a full-size set, completely wrecked. Now, Mrs. Welder Wayne recorded a video. Unfortunately, she's done it in portrait mode, but check this out. That was absolutely amazing. But yeah, we had an absolutely great time in London. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm just looking at my list now. I think that's everything tonight. I think everything I wanted to show you, I've showed you. Busy night. This is what happens when you don't stream on a Tuesday. Good game for the UK. Yeah, we're in the finals. First time in 55 years, Evelyn. It's going to be a crazy day on Sunday. You believe the train was built in Switzerland? It was... obviously, I don't think that's... Well, I say I don't think it's a working model, but again, I was touching things. And believe me, it's all metal, and all the stuff in the cab can move, so I don't know. Jesse, it was a trial for Hachette Partworks. Whether they go ahead with it, I don't know. We'll have to see. So definitely have to see. But Phil from Sprueverse, next time we talk, I've got some stuff to tell you. So I'll wait till the next conversation we have, which was quite interesting stuff. Did you ask for platform 9 3/4, Wayne? No, what you actually just turn up in there, Bobby. They've even got the wall that you can run into if you wanted to. Not me. But I did have a butterbeer, and you saw the picture on social media. I don't think I liked it. It was like soda water mixed with butterscotch, but if you can imagine, the soda water was the overpowering flavour. So it tasted more like water than butterscotch, if that makes sense. But it's all good. I'm all good, Barry. Thank you very much. You're a bit behind. I can use a tablet stand to hold the Enterprise plaque up, or use command strips to affix it for the wall. Nicholas, it's going to go on the wall because I want it below the Enterprise. And when I'm doing the whole workshop, I'm obviously going to have the Millennium Falcon hanging. I really do like the Millennium Falcon hanging. I'll probably have it a bit more an angle where you can see more of the top of it. So it'll be flying down more like that. But I want the Enterprise there as well. If anything, it'll drive the Star Trek and Star Wars fans completely crazy having them in the same place. But we'll have to see. Don't do it. Don't do what? What am I not going to do? You're worrying me, Richard, because normally when you say that, it means I've done something a bit wrong. Please elaborate. I don't know what I've done wrong now. Hello, Faith. How's it going? You all right, Princess? I haven't spoke to you this evening. Sorry about that. But I'm picking you up tomorrow, darling, so I will see you then. Jedi Hunter. Love your channel. How can I get issues 66, 67 and 68 of the X-Wings build now it's out of print? I have all others issues up to issue 90. Jedi Hunter, I don't know where you're based, but in the UK, you can still call them. Because it's still in production at the moment from 85 to 90. So if they have to order back issues, then they may be able to get an issue in. You may have to wait for it to be manufactured and then sent to them, but there's no harm in trying that route. Which goes on to Eagle Moss saying that you need to have all of your stuff checked within 45 days, I think it is. Because if you don't, they're going to make you pay for it if there's something missing and wrong. So, how is Mrs. Rhoda Wayne? She's a lot better now, Kerry, thank you. She was, I've never seen her in that much pain, I have to say. So, Richard, sorry, yeah, I see what you mean. If anything, Richard, it's whet your appetite, because believe me, that doesn't portray the impact of it actually being there in real life. You've got to see it. It's something else. You have to wear red and white at school tomorrow because of that. You have to wear red and white. Why? Oh, for England. Oh, bless you. Hello, Stephen. How's it going? It's a real locomotive modified for stationary effects. Oh wow, Paul. I mean, because where you shovel the coal, that was all glowing red, and you had red lights in there making that glow. But you know, that's the sort of mod that you want to put in, you know, the model if it comes, because I can't see that would be an effect in it. I can see that you'd have a steam effect. You'd have lights, the working spotlights on the outside. I'll be surprised if that burner is actually glowing as well. But you know, that's why it was in trial. It'll be crazy if they don't do it, and if they don't do it, I'll be surprised if another company don't pick it up. But Hachette, if any representatives from Hachette are watching, you need to get that out big time. especially with another release of another Fantastic Beasts film, because the Harry Potter Studios did go into the Fantastic Beasts archive as well. So Angel, just keep suggesting it. A lot of times you get companies suggesting what would you like to see built. I know Agora Models have got that, Hachette have got that. They've said they built out in surveys as well. Eaglemoss have got that as well. Thank you, Justin. That's appreciated. I will get down to your comment in a minute. I'm not doing too bad tonight, actually. I'm only like 5 minutes behind, which is crazy. Do you have Hallmark Christmas order menus in the UK? I haven't seen it. And anyone in the UK seen it? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, no, yeah. Iceland knocked us out, didn't they? Yes, I was watching Mario Brewer's channel. Now, Mario's German. Can understand a little bit of what he says. But they got the U69 on there. It looks really good. It's only in test and trial at the moment. But if that comes out, I suspect you'll see it in Germany for a good month or 2 months before it comes over here. I think you'll find a lot of companies are moving around logistics so that they can operate between the mainland Europe and England. Just so we can speed up deliveries and stuff like that. I didn't ask, to be honest with you, Jason. It would spoil the magic. It's not coming home, it's coming Rome. I mean, it's Italy, isn't it? God. Italy. Well, we had to play one of them. It would have been Spain or Italy. So, I did get your email about the Eleanor clock, Andy. I haven't got it, but I am a month behind. I do have the next 4 issues of the Eleanor, and I was going to do that today. But I wanted to get the Peugeot done, because I haven't done one of those videos for quite a while. I've still got one down here to do, Peugeot, so I've got another one to do. Derek, you live in Scotland, and the folks around me weren't impressed with me going berserk with Harry's goal and me wearing my Kazza shirt on in Aldi. The thing is, what I don't understand there, I know there's conflict between the Scots and the English, but when I'm up in England, Scotland, everyone is absolutely fine with me, absolutely nice with me, no problems at all. And then when Scotland get through on the football and the rugby, you'll find the English will support them, especially like Andy Murray. Andy Murray's a Scot, but we support Andy Murray. It's not replicated back down to England. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Perhaps it's the Aussie in me who just can't understand. But there you go. No Lego Super Mario Maker. I won't be getting the display case. A, because I haven't got the room. And B, it's like £165, which is a lot of money. If you have that plaque below the Enterprise, that'll put it on the TV screen, won't it? Well, it's going to be in the workshop. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to have a TV out there. Hence why I'm completely out of the house. She's kicked me out. So rather than sleep on the sofa, I'll be sleeping in the workshop. But I mean, it's something that I was saying I'm going to get this done in the next 2 years. This is going to be done in the next few months. Because the more I'm thinking about it, it's the more like this is going to be so what this channel needs. It needs more space. It needs a little bit more. Let's go to the workshop. And then I can just get up, move over to the workshop and start filming what we're doing in the workshop. Now, Spruverse paid for the door last time, so we're going to have the Spruverse door. Let's go. Let's be like, let's go through the Spruverse door to the workshop. But oh, it's going to be good. Stick up your email. I certainly will. My email is somewhere. God, everything's changed. There we go. There's my email. Restream's just had an upgrade as well. So not only is my computer now running Windows 11, Restream is now running some new systems. So trying to find where everything is a little bit of a nightmare tonight. But I'm learning. Yeah, Phil, it's 55 years since we got through to the final of a major competition. Now, for us, a major competition is either the European Championships or the World Cup. So in 1966, we had the World Cup and we got through to the final. The only other time we've ever got through to the final is now in the Euros. So that's why it's like a big deal. But obviously we won the last final against Germany. Khan, he tasks me. He tasks me, Justin. Hachette's doing the Tomcat, are they? I didn't see that, David. I've got to have a look. F14 Tomcat Hachette. Let's have a look. I can see it on a Japanese site. Looks nice, but I mean that was dated quite a while ago. That was 2017, so it must have been out for quite a while, David. Really? Wow. Well, I mean, we saw the because when we saw the Jacobite train, which is what they call the Hogwarts ride, if you like. It's nothing like the Hogwarts engine, but it is on the track that you see it going on the way to Hogwarts, and it's basically on the road from Fort William to I'm going to butcher the name. Is it Malayag? And it goes just forward and back. We're hoping to do it when we go up there, so it should be fun. I think everyone wants to see it go ahead, Craig. To be honest with you, it's probably one of the biggest emails I've had about when we're getting it. Gary, you got your latest issue of the Ecto 1. That's issue 24. Still not had issue 19, so not been able to work on it for 6 months now. That's crazy. I have got a call with Eaglemoss tomorrow, so hopefully I might be able to find out some more news on that. But there are things that are delayed at the moment, but I mean, they're slowly coming in. And in all fairness, Brett on the Eaglemoss customer service site has been updating quite a lot. So just keep your eye open for that, definitely. Apparently the Millennium Falcon was in First Contact. No way. That was an Easter egg I missed. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, we never win anything, Phil. It's on their site, is it? Wow, I haven't been to the Hachette Parkworks site in ages. Check that out. Hachette Parkworks. I've got the... Hang on, Hachette Parkworks. Let's have a look. You've got the DC collection. You've got a lot of books in there. Terminator, Transformers, Warhammer, DC. I can't see it. Build up models. Let's have a look at that. I know you can't see this. You're just looking at me looking at a screen. But Spitfire, Terminator, Bismarck, Spitfire. No, they haven't got that on there. Is it in the UK? I don't know. It's a good point, Gary, but I mean, they're going to know when they've sent it out to you to when there's a problem, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Any ideas how you can contact Scout Mods? I was to purchase the interior set 1 for my Ecto 1. I've tried emailing Kai, but email address doesn't exist. Probably Facebook. I haven't seen, I mean, apart from the interiors that I did for the Ecto 1, I haven't heard from Corey for a while. But I know there is a Facebook group which is quite active on, so you probably have to get him on the Facebook group. The train in the tour is real. Wow. I was touching things which I shouldn't have been because there was ropes there, but I can't help myself, Richard. I just need to know these things. Richard, I was taking pictures of, like, you know, individual bolts. That's how detailed I was going. The same thing happened when I went to Jaguar. Now everyone's been telling me how much fun we're going to have with the spokes in the wheels, so I took so many pictures of close-ups of the spokes of the car that we're building. It's crazy. And not just that, I mean, you'll see the video tomorrow and you'll see why my face was like, it was a crazy day. It was a very surreal day over in Jaguar in Coventry. Very surreal. You'd take your chances with Italy over Spain. I don't think Spain had a good game against Italy though, Jim, at all. Hello, Kalen. How's it going? I was going to order the Peugeot from my XO box 1 to 15 today. Should I wait? They emailed me a couple of weeks ago and said shipping was good, but that was 3 weeks ago. Well, the sooner you order, Kalen, the better. I mean, it will come through. But saying that with a Peugeot, remember, I'm off to Caerphilly in Wales next weekend to drop off the prize to Jeffrey. Hang on a second. I can't just call you Jeffrey. What's your surname? Hang on a second. I'm going to be meeting Jeffrey Willits. Jeffrey Willits, I'm coming to meet you next weekend. So we've got a hotel booked on the Friday night and we're there to the Sunday. But what we're going to do is that the road that goes from Aberfan, something like that, to Hay-on-Wye, which Esther wants to go to Hay-on-Wye because there's books there. That road was the road that was used for the moor scenes in the Black Mountains in An American Werewolf in London. And we do pass the exterior for the slaughtered lamb. The interior was filmed in Surrey, but the exterior is in a little village on that route. So I'm going to do that route just so I can say, you know, stick to the roads, lads, stay off the moors. Always film locations with me, I tell you. I'll tell you what, Phelim, you're in for a treat, because I mean, we didn't expect it. Ian will tell you, because Ian was there as well. What happened? We thought we were going just to look at the 1.8 prototype and have a look around, you know, the classic plant, just where the engineers are. There was so much more going on that day that we didn't know about. And Agora Models had all this like planned and all of that. So when you'll see my face, I was like, goose pimples. Trust me, goose pimples. It's a company in the US, and if you don't have it in the UK, then I want to know. Then I know what to get to you, and it will not get duplicated. Yeah, I don't think we have got one in the UK, Gunny. We've got like a Bradford Mint over here, which does like models and stuff which are quite specific and quite limited, but nothing like Hallmark. But it sounds like the same sort of thing. I don't have a link to the merch shop. You know what, Justin? I noticed that, and I don't know why that is. Now, if you watch my YouTube channel on your phone, it does. But on my phone, on the on a PC, in the header, I've put the link up there. So there's a little icon with a Facebook, Twitter, and next to it, it says merch shop, and you can click on there. But if you're ever unsure what my merch shop is, it's bits.ly/Wayne Store, which is there. Look, right there. I've got a Zero Fighter t-shirt made for me, which got the logo on it, and it should have had a World of Wayne logo on the back, but it didn't. So they sent me it, so I've got that t-shirt, but they realised their mistake and they've sent me another one out as well. So I'll be wearing that. I want to wear a t-shirt for each of the builds that I'm doing, and tonight I'm wearing my Ram shirt because, you know, why not? I love it. I want to wear it all the time. You love the Tomcats. Wow. Served on 3 US carriers. Last one, the Ike Tomcats were awesome. They are a nice plane, that's for sure. Many folks in England support Scotland and Wales and Ireland too. Strange how they don't. Yeah, I don't understand. There must be some history there, big time. See, we don't see that here though, Richard, because I'm in Corby. Now, if you don't know Corby, about 80% of the population of Corby is Scots, because all the Scots came down here to work in the steelworks that we used to have here. When that closed down, it stayed here. So it's all Scots. We're the only place outside Scotland, I believe, that have got a Church of Scotland. I think we've got two, haven't we? I'm not sure, but we've got a Church of Scotland here. So it's, yeah, it's all Scots. All my neighbours are Scots. So it's, but they had the flags out and there were fireworks going off yesterday. So there you go. Hey, Wayne, did you get the glass box for the SCTO? Jake, what's an SCTO? I should know this, shouldn't I? I got the case for the Peugeot, just so you know. I can answer this question. I've got a case for the Peugeot, and I've got the Ecto 1 base. I've got no other cases, so the answer is probably no. You live in the wrong country. Well, I mean, Hashit get around eventually. Can you ask Eagle Moss about the Iceland situation? Yeah, I'll try and find out what's going on there. Oh, Wayne, I'm glad you said that. HMS did show us on US website yesterday. The HMS Victory. I don't know what's going on with Model Space, but completely out the blue, now the patrons know this, and I think I said it on Wednesday as well, the Pack 4 that I've been waiting since June last year for just turned up. Now I've only got up to Pack 6 of the Victory, but I couldn't really continue because I didn't have Pack 4. They'd sent me 2 Pack 6s instead. Pack 4 turned up, so I can actually continue now till Pack 6. And I know John Builds Iconic Military Models said to me that I can just continue now, just read the instructions. If I need wood, just use normal, like, you know, I can get that wood and build it complete. So they managed to get it for me. Now, I thanked them, and I wanted to give praise to whoever managed to sort that out, but they haven't answered my Twitter DM. So again, if there's any Model Space representatives here, I have direct message on Twitter, and I've also sent a direct message now through the Model Space site, because I pay for the Victory. I need to update my payment information, but there's no way to do it, and they don't have a phone number anymore. All the phone numbers that I had are completely dead now, so you have to contact them through the internet, but they haven't got back to me. So if you want money, Model Space, please call me, and then I can pay you. It'd be very much appreciated. In First Contact, when they have the mass space battle, the Vulcan is bottom left on one of the shots. You're going to have to make me watch that tonight now, aren't I, Derek? I will check that out. August the 22nd, LA Chargers versus San Francisco 49ers. Our first preseason game in the new stadium. Chargers. Phil has got the most amazing seats in that stadium, I'm telling you. He put it on his Instagram, just filming through, and my face was like... It looks great. Looks absolutely great. Hello, S'mores. How's it going? Can you ask Egmos if the Ecto 1 will come to the Netherlands? That's another big question, isn't it? A lot of people from the Netherlands have asked about that as well. I don't know what the logistical situation is, because I mean, if you saw the email, they named a lot of countries. Stand by. I'm just gonna read out the list of countries where they're having problems getting to some of these places. The countries that they listed were Bulgaria, Cyprus, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Greece, Croatia, Isle of Man, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Latvia, Malta, Norway, Portugal, Serbia, Sweden, Slovenia, and Slovakia. And I'm guessing that includes Iceland as well, Bergdus. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Same here. You touched and tried every switch I could reach on the TARDIS console when I visited the real set in 2017. Funny you should say that. Now, Phil over on Spruverse, again, if you look at his Instagram, you're building, I believe it's the 8th Doctor's terminal. Is that right? I've actually seen one, but I don't know what Doctor it was. Stand by, because I don't know if I can still get hold of this. I've got a friend who actually makes models. I haven't seen him in a long time. But he made a console for the TARDIS, which was... I'm going to show it you. I don't know what Doctor it was, because I'm not all that up on Doctor Who, I have to say. But stand by. I'm going to try and find it. Ready-made displays. Was that it? I'm going to show you, and you can tell me what Doctor Who it's from, okay? Because I haven't got a clue. Kits. Let's go for miscellaneous. There it is. It's because of licensing, you can't just say this is from this Doctor Who. So what he's done is he's just called it the Mark 1 Time Console. Okay, and I'm gonna try, stand by, and see if I can show you this. I'm gonna try and bring it up on the screen. There. So tell me what Doctor Who this is from, but look at the detail in that. Absolutely brilliant. Now this is from a company called Mooncrest Models, and they're based in the UK. Now I don't know where Gary lives now. Gary's the guy who runs this company. I don't know where he lives now. I've got a funny feeling it's Essex somewhere, but pretty amazing kit it is. But he's got lots of Doctor Who stuff on there, and it's a lot of things you wouldn't think about for Doctor Who as well. You've got like the Peter Cushing Doctor and stuff like that. I'm just trying to see if I can show you some of the other one. Bust and figure. Yeah, look. This is the Peter Cushing Doctor there. Look. What else has he got on here? Let's have a look. The Nosferatu Vampire, TARDIS, RoboCop, Clarence Boddicker. But he's made these from scratch. So in other words, he's done the sculpt, made a mold, put the resin, that sort of thing. He's your original modeler. But yeah, Gary, I need to get in touch with him. That's mooncrestmodels.co.uk with a dash between Mooncrest and Models. Abergavenny, that's the place, Kevin. I've been to Wales once. So we'll have to see. You're off to the Newark Air Museum on Monday, Anthony. Wicked. With my neighbour. And then organising a trip to Duxford. Duxford's brilliant. You're going to love it there. Really, Pelham, believe me, I've got all the pictures I need, because the amount of E-types and stuff that they had in there. I mean, I got to see the Jaguar XJ220, and Ian was the one who pointed it out to me, and I'm like, what's that? It's the 220. It's like, whoa. So that's in the video tomorrow as well. You'll see that. Definitely. You'll lose Esther in Hay on Wye all day. Be prepared for a lot of chair sitting. Yeah, I'm going to budget her, I think, Paul. I told you, Chris, she's going to be doing the live stream on Tuesday. That's her punishment for putting me through so much stress and panic. My patrons have already seen the Jaguar video, by the way, because I did early access for the Patreon to see that, so they know what it's like. Listen, if you wanna go on the Patreon, just so you know, I'm going to put my link up. I did flash it up at the start of the screen here. Do you realise I am 9 Patreons, 9, away from 300 now? Just before the cutoff, because we always lose some at the end of the month. Just before the cutoff, I was on 299 Patreons, and that was on the 1st. So when it clicked over to the 2nd, then I had some drop off, and now I'm 9 away. So if you haven't seen my Patreon, it's only $1 to join, and every month we do a draw where you can win a free item from the merch store, like a t-shirt, mug. It's your choice, whatever you want. And all the behind the scenes stuff, videos and all of that are always on the Patreon channel. So if you want to join the Patreon, put the link down there. It's just patreon.com/World of Wayne. And I really am hoping we'll get to 30 this month. That'd be absolutely brilliant. But you've seen how many patrons we've got at the moment. They're all on the Patreon card at the end of the video. You can get your name there and get it scrolled up like the Star Wars text as well. So we have fun over there. Sometimes I do stupid streams when I'm in the car as well. the logistics are all over the place. Oh, Robert, there you are. Did you receive your nacelles back? I don't know if you have. Stand by. See, Mrs. World of Wayne's got the postage details for it, because it was sent in a parcel yesterday, I believe. So if you haven't, you're going to get it any day now, Robert. Okay. You got an email saying they're sending the case for the Ecto. Really? I haven't seen that. Just play the song. I remember that. You don't bring me flowers anymore. Mrs. World of Wayne, Justin, knows that I don't buy flowers. I don't do flowers. I like looking at them, but I don't like giving them. And it's a stupid reason why I don't like giving them, but I'm not romantic like that. To me, flowers, they look pretty in a house and stuff, but if you give it as a present, to me, it's like, these flowers are going to die in a week, so I don't know what message that gives. So I don't buy flowers. Believe me, if I was to buy Mrs. World of Wayne's flowers, she'll think I've done something. She'll think I'm cheating or something. The USA model space, I haven't even gone on that site, Howard. But I haven't got a contact number at all. Oh, is it Chris? You see, I didn't want to phone, because I've got the Agostini's number. I didn't want to phone them and say I need to speak to Model Space. Because they were funny about that a couple of years ago when I tried to call them. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. You're from the Netherlands and an Ecto 1 subscriber. Really? Requiem. I know there's no E in that, but I'm going to say Requiem. You need to let the other peeps from the Netherlands know that, because they're trying to get hold of these part works which don't seem to be coming over there. And they do the Enterprise as well. Wow. Well, there's some news for you. I'm sure you're going to get inundated with messages now from people asking how that can be. You find part works are a real mix of great and horrible depending on what's going on. The logistics, Denny, I thoroughly agree. When it's working, trust me, it's good, because at least you know when to be getting it. It was my Dr. Paul McGann's TARDIS console courtesy of Jeff Fink and Stephen Williams. Ah, was it? Excellent. That's brilliant. Well, I got to see your resin thing working as well, your cleaner. I mean, I didn't even know that exists, Phil, to be honest with you, but Svi got me onto it about the washing and the curing process and how much of a problem that can be, but having these machines takes that all out of that. But I agree with what you said on Instagram, that these resin printers, they do need bigger build plates, because people like big things, not little things, big things. That's the first Doctor's console. Ah, there you go. All good. Yeah, Victory's been out of stock for a while, Wayne. Definitely. Look, all of you know the first Doctor. Look at it, everyone. Everyone, look. Thank you, Anthony. That's really appreciated. Richard, I will. I'll send you. What I'll do is I'll open the. I'll share the Google Drive with all those pictures in for you, Richard, so you can mix and match what you want. I'll do that afterwards. I'll tell you what. Can you remind me, Richard? Can you just send me an email to wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk, and then I'll just reply with that Google link for you. Everyone's William Hart. It's very good. I remember he spent ages on it. He makes crystals and everything as well, and a lot of the sonic screwdriver things as well. But the Nosferatu black and white film is excellent. I don't think she'll be doing the Doll's House, John, because, like, you know, it's ginormous. She's never going to get it up here. She'll probably just be sitting here chatting with you with a cross stitch. You think I'm joking? I've told her she's sitting up here. Yeah, Robert, it was only posted yesterday evening, so if it's not here today, I'm guessing it'll be there tomorrow. Mrs. Welderwayne has got the tracking details for you, though. So I'm sure she's digging for her handbag now, and she'll give them to you. Or give them to me to email to you. There's a nice ice cream maker near Mr. Creamy. From my marshalling, at the Goodwood Festival Speed start line, there was a Jaguar 220 XK test bed engine in a transit van driven by Justin Law. Really? Oh my God. You know what? The Agora models are at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and at the end of the month of July, they're at the Silverstone Classics Festival for, I think that's over 3 days, and they're going to have their own stall there and showing off all the models there. So if anyone's at Silverstone at the end of the month, that's a thing to check out big time. Your wife told me she hates getting flowers, but I can't tell you the amount of time she complained to friends I don't get her flowers. Yeah, I'm sure that's the same thing that happens here. Look, Sophia's exactly the same way with flowers. She'd rather have something that lasts. Yeah, definitely. That's what I think. Everyone thinks, Esther, you should be doing Doll's House. You can lug it up here and do something Doll's House related. A warning from Ragland. Turn off here for Abergavenny to Codger roundabout to Newport. Watch for speed traps. I'll have my phone on because I don't know where I'm going, and that normally is good at beeping at me. But when I'm not sure where I'm going, I normally tend to stick to the speed limits anyway. I always stick to the speed limits, David, actually. Used your D&D resin printer for D&D minis. I've seen them. Now, Svi last Christmas sent me a Shrek little Christmas card. I've never actually seen a 3D print, so thanks to Svi, he sent me one. I got to feel it and see what it's like. I can see why it's so nice to paint. They look a bit brittle to me. They look like they could break quite easily, but they are amazing how they work. But I thoroughly agree with Spruverse. They need to have bigger build plates. And again, I don't know how much the resin is for it, and if it's gone up because of the pandemic and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be in charge of the light changing on Tuesday. Yeah, definitely. I'll annoy the hell out of you. You have to go get to the airfield. Time to fly. Take care, Justin. See you later, mate. You finally got the refund from DLC. They overcharged you? Oh, my God. If you have Power Director, do I need to get Adobe CC for creating content, or will Cyberlink, when I first started this channel, Kaylin, I used nothing but Power Director. As a matter of fact, when you see that logo with the Earth spinning and the satellite and the World of Wayne coming up, that was all made with Power Director. So, yeah, won't be a problem at all. Yeah, you give plants but not cut flowers. See, everyone's like, see, I'm not the only one, Mrs. World of Wayne. I don't buy her chocolates. I buy her books. Books and notepads, Gary. Books and notepads. I know where I stand with books and notepads. If I deviate from books and notepads, something's wrong. She thinks I'm up to something, and I'm incredibly guilty. Oh, but there you go. The Elegoo Saturn. If I get a bigger place, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let me just jump onto Instagram, because I don't know if Phil. I don't know if you can put it up in chat there, but you've you put it on there what you've got. The 8th Doctor TARDIS. Hang on a second, stand by. There you go, the Photon S. That's what he finds it friendlier than the Elegoo Mars, but the Photon S is what Phil's using. It does look pretty impressive. Your wife's allergic to flowers. Quick question: is a BM screw the same throughout the model? Sorry, I've just regards to what stage you're into. Yes, if you're doing the DeLorean and you've got a BM screw, that BM screw will be exactly the same throughout the whole life of the model. It won't be the same on like the Ecto 1. So if you get an Ecto 1 BM screw, don't assume that the BM screw from the DeLorean is going to fit it. Hopefully that makes sense. So, oh, you're at Silverstone Classic, are you? Well, they're there at the end of the month, so that'd be great. Hello, Alan from Massachusetts. How's it going? But yeah, that probably once the workshop's built, I'll probably have to invest in a resin printer. I mean, I finally got filament through for my Vincent, but at the moment I'm just trying to think what's going to be the best date to rip down that workshop, because when that's down, everything's got to come back into the house. Terrible, terrible. Oh, you've finally been wondering about the screws. There you go. I hope I've helped there. But listen, I've really enjoyed this night's live stream tonight. It's a shame we didn't do one on Tuesday. Obviously, I wasn't here on Wednesday because it's my father's birthday, but we enjoyed that night as well. Obviously, in England winning as well. But tomorrow, as I said, we've got the Jaguar video coming out. And then from next week, I haven't got a clue. All I know is that we've got live stream Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Patreon stream on Wednesday. I'm definitely making Mrs. World of Wayne do Tuesday stream. Or will I? We'll see. I'll probably be here. I'm going to make sure she's here. Damn straight. And then on Thursday, obviously, we've got the normal chat stream. But listen, I hope you enjoyed that tonight and you liked the little bit of content I gave you from Harry Potter. But I really do hope you get out of the Jaguar video what we did on that day. Anyway, listen, take care of yourselves. See you later.